Good evening. Hi, everybody. I hope everyone is really well. And I had a storm here last night. Big storm. I'm in the Indian Ocean and, well, not literally, but I'm in the Indian Ocean area. And yeah, we're having a cyclone warning right now. So it was super bad last night. Huge storm. I'm talking Indonesian now. Thunder, lightning, the whole lot as well. Not too much wind, but it was pretty scary. So I am happy that sort of like dissipated a little bit for a little while. Hey Eddie, how you going? So yeah, so it was pretty crazy outside last night. Okay, let's get straight into the collective. Thank you, Rizia. I have written a list. Queen will be probably on shortly to, moderate. I don't know how many people will be on. I don't normally get a lot of people on a Saturday night, but that's okay. We're here. Hey, Ari. Okay. December is not a month to be played with, this December, or any December really. It's at the end of the year. As I talked about in my live this morning, there's a lot of anticipation or, expectations of ourselves, expectations externally, as it is the end of 2025, any end of year. There's a lot of expectation energy. People expect things from you. You expect, things from yourself. You may be looking back at the year that's gone, and you may be, don't focus on anything that you didn't complete. Focus on what you did complete. Look at where you were 12 months ago. And if it's in the same place on a literal level, or things haven't gone well for you, know that 2026 is just around the corner, and it's a huge year of one, which is all about self. It's the first house. It's about brand new initiations, I'm hearing for some, brand new things coming up, projects, love for some. So the year of one is a really nice year to really work on oneself. So whatever you didn't get completed in 2025, we have this beautiful year coming up where we're able to really focus on ourselves and focus on new beginnings. These cards are not really talking to me, so I'm going to put them away. We're going to use the Rider-Waite deck. Okay. Let's have a look at the main energy right now. Seven of Cups. Okay. Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion. This is being able to, the Seven of Cups, decipher the illusion from reality, and that's what this Saturn in Neptune is all about, and will continue right through to 2027. Next year is going to be, we're going to be asking ourselves, who am I? Especially being in the first house, right? Who am I? What do I wish to accomplish? Where do I wish to be in myself, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, etc.? So this is definitely a very confusing energy right now, okay? Confusing energy. What's going on with my life? Where do I want it to, am I missing something here? Am I not seeing things for what they are exactly? Am I moving in the wrong direction? For some of you, you are at like a crossroads. I'm seeing the fork in the road in the wisdom deck. Let's have a look and see what's in the wisdom deck here. Some of you are at a crossroads and you're like standing still. If you're standing still right now, metaphorically speaking, it's okay. It's better to stand still than to go in the wrong direction, right? You are blessed. Know that you are blessed, okay? Know that you are blessed. Know that you have ancestors and guides on the other side trying to help and support you. Choose that right direction. Choose the right road. And you don't have to action anything. You never have to action anything if you feel on a solar plexus, on a gut level, something is not for you. I saw the not for you card, but it's actually the building blocks in the reverse. Perhaps you're building something and you're unsure whether it's the right decision, or you're starting a new relationship, or moving, or starting a new job, or just anything what you're doing in your life or wanting to start, you're asking yourself, is this right for me? Okay, is this going to be good for me moving forward? So that's like, and this is very much so the energy right now. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this, but definitely the energy right now. Use breath work, breathe. We have the card of breathe. Through this uncertainty, things will line up. I saw the serendipity card before as well. So the fates is about things lining up. You are blessed. This has all got to do with healing as well. This has got to do with knowing yourself and knowing who you are, right? Yeah. There's going to be some changes. There's going to be some indecision. There's going to be some new direction. So for some of you, you could be starting to see like what is the truth in regards to love, in regards to your partner, your current person that you're with. And just reminding you here to open your heart and keep your heart wide open, and don't close your heart off. Even if masks do fall, even if people start showing their true colors and it's starting to rain again, you know, as long as you're true to yourself. This is the truth card with the owl spirit, very Libran energy, and it's starting to rain again. Okay, I'm going to get scared again. It's probably going to like storm again. You've got the regeneration card here. So things are changing, things are concluding, right? Number 10, don't overthink things. Let's keep going with the tarot a little bit, and then we'll go to the list. The first person on the list is Stella. Let's have a look and see what else is here. 5 of Cups. So it's an emotional time. Your emotions are really affected, and emotions aren't just about what you feel in your heart on a love level, on a heart chakra level. This is about like possibly, yeah, looking back at the changes that have happened in 2025. This is the card of 5, and you know, not being sort of like satisfied here, feeling disappointed, feeling confused on an emotional level. Page of Pentacles, and this card always comes up for me when as a reader, to say to refocus your energy on something new, on something else, something that you know you're good at, something that you know you're strong at. So if you're disappointed in any way, whether it be with your job, whether it be with your emotions, whatever it is, whatever confusion is going on, instead of dwelling on it, sort of sitting in that like disappointment, to focus your attention on something you enjoy doing, watch something you enjoy watching, definitely not sit in this doldrum energy, and start like looking at other things to do to distract you. Yeah, you can just use it as a distraction. As things blow over, I'm hearing like as the storm blows over. Obviously I've got a storm here. Yeah, so you're like, I'm over it. I'm over it card. 9 of Wands. I've had enough. You've built this fence around you because things don't seem to have worked out possibly, or are not working out right now. You may feel very tired. You may feel very exhausted. You may feel like you just don't want to bother or even try anymore, like you want to give up. Okay? And perhaps some of you do need to give up on something or someone. Emperor. Aries, this is a card of hardship. Okay, the Emperor has been through a lot of hardship. He has his armor on here. He is prepared for war. Okay, all he has to do is throw that cloak off, and off he goes out to war again. But he's wise. He has been through a lot of experiences. He knows what he needs to face. Okay, so some of you know already what you need to face, even if it's an emotional decision. And you've been through something like this before, possibly, for some of you, something difficult. But the Emperor's also mature. He makes decisions, and he's very disciplined. You've got 3 5s, 5 5 5 in your reading. He makes decisions on a logical basis, on a Sagittarian basis here. Taurus energy. And when Taurians make their mind up, they've made their mind up, okay? They definitely have made their mind up. So there is some sort of seriousness today about today's reading. That if you're emotionally confused or confused about anything or sad about something or disappointed, is to not build that wall, especially not for yourself. We can build a wall around us to protect us from others and external things, but we can trap ourselves as well. So Spirit's asking us to get disciplined here, and from the knowledge and wisdom we've gained from past experiences, to move forward in a disciplined way. For myself, like I have a fitness goal for 2026, so I'm looking forward to that. If we put everything else aside right now, whatever you're disappointed in, whatever's not working out, things will blow over, the storm will sort of pass, okay? Oh, that's nothing, very heavy rain, that's nothing. Things will work out, things will line up the way they're supposed to. So if any of you are going through this, know that if you redirect your energy to something else and be disciplined on something, yeah, and there's the Ace of Wands, it's beautiful. That you can grow something else, that you can start something new with someone else, or some, you know, a different environment, okay, and be focused on that. Yeah. Maybe you're looking at where things are growing elsewhere, where you want to grow things elsewhere. This keeps showing up at the bottom of the deck. Three of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is about having a positive attitude, knowing that you can remove yourself from things. We are in Aquarius age, okay? And that you are the magician, the magician's there as well, and you can change the narrative. Okay, Eddie, post your question. Nature, Wildlife, France. Hi, Nature. Mel, you're already on the list. Let's shuffle the cards for Eddie. I'm going to pull out a Season of the Witch card for you, Eddie, which is quite a deep energy, but I've been feeling quite like deep energy this week, so I'm going to just go with it, okay? What do you not see coming? Okay. What does Eddie not see coming, Spirit? Show us clearly. Archangel Metatron, show us clearly what Eddie doesn't see coming. What does Eddie not see coming? So that card didn't come out, but it stuck out to say to ground yourself, or to re-ground yourself, okay? You have the number 2, which is the card of butterflies. So this metamorphosis going on within you. Here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits you. Here in the unknown. So you're moving into some sort of unknown territory on an energetic level. But you're, sorry about the rain. If you can't hear me, let me know. And I may have to like do the video another time if it's going to carry on like this. Here in the unknown, you will find the essence of who you are. So there's something coming up here that is like very foreign to you. I'm hearing the word foreign. I'm also hearing travel. Like literal travel. You're stepping into some sort of energy next year in 2026. This has got a lot to do with meditation. This has got a lot to do with past life meditations and where you're from on a galactic level. And there's some sort of new gift coming in here as well for you. And sitting in the uncomfortable, I'm hearing, like being uncomfortable with the unknown. But you're going to find out who you are, where you're from, many different things, okay? So this is like, we're going into 2026, right? Eddie is the year of I am. The 1 year, who am I? You're going to find the answer to that, okay? And there's something about your gifts expanding. Something about your hands, using your hands. Okay, this is what you don't see coming. What does Eddie not see coming? Oh, thank you. Hi, Courtney. What don't you see coming? Oh, you have the blessed card again. That was in the collective. I think you were here for the collective. So if you weren't, or you want to go back and watch that, go back and watch that. So there's some sort of blessings coming in. Again with the hands, there's something here about your hands. Building blocks. 22, 28 and 2. Lots of 2s here. 2026, between 2026 and 2028, I'm going to say you're going to be building a completely new life for yourself. You're going to look back, I'm hearing, and not like recognize yourself. And you're going to be very, very busy. You've got the chopped wood card. And with whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be very satisfying, I'm hearing, okay? A lot of happiness coming in for you. Things lining up for you. Blessings coming in. And a lot of it is about sitting in the present moment, okay? It's about like enjoying each day as it comes and going with the flow more. Avoiding anyone that's going to cause you conflict, anyone that's going to cause you confusion. You're stepping away from that. I feel in the past Spirit saying like confusion's been magnetized to you, like you've been attracting confusion. Yeah, look at that, all the glitters, the Seven of Swords energy. You've been attracting people that need immense healing, okay? And next year is going to be a huge focus on self and balance and building something new for yourself here. And it's going to accelerate at a fast pace. I also see a female coming in towards you. Rebecca is sticking out for me. You got the honey, milk and honey card. The name Rebecca. I don't know if you know someone called Rebecca. Another 6. So a lot more balance is coming in that you don't see coming. A lot more abundance in some sort of way. You could be traveling or thinking about building or buying property even. But we don't want to be too like baseline tarot here. There's some sort of risk that you're going to be taking. Possibly in love with someone new. And you're going to be imagining a lot more. The number 20, imagine on the bottom of the deck. So this is like another 2, right? 2 breaks down to a 20. You may feel that you took a lot of risks in 2026. Like you took a lot of risks in love, especially with this card. And you learn a lot from that. You learn a lot from what, you know, what you will or what you shouldn't put up with in life in general, with people. Perhaps that's something you've been learning for a while. 2026, 2027, we've got 6 2 6s here, so next year is going to be a big year. That if you put the effort in, if you put the hard work in, you're going to build something completely different for yourself. Listen to your voice within when it persists. This is about listening, trusting yourself a lot more. This is what you don't see coming. You're going to be trusting yourself a lot more, Eddie. Yes, I'm going to do a longer reading for you today. I feel that these messages need to come out. The number 11. Yeah, look at that, because of the wisdom that you've gained. So I'm seeing like from the animal spirit deck, the vulture spirit, which is about nothing is wasted. Nothing you have learned has been wasted. Spirit has given you wisdom here, the number 7. About where to plant again, like where to plant the next seed. Ooh, that flew over there. Things are going to start happening very quickly. Life is speeding up. Number 2, again, Spirit has a plan at the bottom of the deck. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Second time we've had a card that's got wisdom on it, okay? The Wolf Spirit. It's time to let go of something or someone. You've got the heart in your hand there. For now, Spirit's saying, for now, and time to heal, okay? Let Spirit be your guide. There's something here about healing relationship, healing a relationship. Spirit has a new plan for you, a new mission I'm hearing, a new book possibly. There's something about spending more time on the next book if you're going to write again. I'm also getting like using meditation as you write. So doing a huge meditation and then writing down what you meditated on. Like writing down what visions, what messages you got within your meditation. Spirit's saying that to me very clearly. You definitely have new love coming in. Whether it's new love with a new person in next year or whether it's like, yeah, Knight of Cups. So this love is on your mind and it is coming in for you. I'm also hearing you're going to build with this particular person. And we just want to see whether it's a past person. Yeah, happy, 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 the Sun. 7 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Yeah, I feel this is like your past, like no more conflict, no more fighting, no more disappointment in love, no more having to defend yourself or set boundaries here. You've got happiness coming in towards you. So that is sort of like past energy that's over. Yeah, you're going in a new direction, Eddie. You're going in a new direction where there's more fairness within a relationship. I do feel this is like a person. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I want you to look there. Like you know what you want. 2 of Swords came out in the reverse. You know what you want. You know the sort of person you want. So I think you're going to like get curious. February's coming up. You have 555 as well here. I think like you're going to start getting serious about, you've got the Queen of Swords here and the High Priestess. The Devil in the reverse, Capricorn at the bottom of the deck, letting go. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel there's some sort of letting go of a relationship right now. But you're striving for love, you're looking for love. I do think you will get it, that it will come in towards you. Here's this person coming in for Eddie. This is a new soul contract, Eddie. A strong relationship. Someone that's mature, I do feel. Someone that has a lot of spiritual strength. Yeah, that's just clarifying it with Ace of Cups. You've got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's not showing me literally who it is, like as in a person, but there's like an overwhelming feeling of relief and support from this person and happiness coming in. Let's pull out some more cards. Bearing in mind what we just talked about, I'm going to pull some more cards, okay? What's coming in for Eddie? We're going to use the Moonology deck. We do have the new moon coming up next week, in about 6 days actually. So it's not going to be the easiest week. Spirit's saying hunker down. For some of us, we'll have to like hibernate or hunker down. What's that word, hunker? I haven't heard that before, hunker down. What does that mean, guys? If any of you know what hunker down means? I think it's like barricade yourself in somewhere. I hope I don't have to do that with this storm coming. Unity, participation with others, integration with other people. But it says solidarity. Hold on a second. We've got all these fingers. What did I say about your hands? Look at all these hands. This looks conniving, this one. All these hands here. I do feel this unity card, like you're co-creating with spirit here. And accepting and surrendering what you are, where you are, who you are. I think that's got a lot to do with 2026. Actually, this is the card of 2026. 26, acceptance, accepting, surrendering. So this is definitely a year of acceptance, accepting yourself for who you are, where you are, what you're doing. Not judging where you should be. It's definitely something with your hands here. Challenges are leaving you, challenge in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and it's only to do with your metamorphosis, it's only to do with your change. Believe in magic. I do feel this has got a lot to do with meditation and bringing messages and writing things down, and maybe even possibly using in your new book or a book. I'm also getting like a book of poems or affirmations. I don't know if that may make sense to you. Okay. We did talk about that before. We've got the snake and the eagle here. Butterflies. Hands again. See how he's holding a card. She's holding, or he's holding, a tarot card. Interesting. Spirit wants you to start something now. This is the card of now. Like, it's perfect time to start whatever this is now. Don't wait. Okay. This card says seize the moment. Believe in magic. There's something about your gifts, like I said before, and your hands. So tarot reading, your channel. Intention. Aiming for things and really going for them. The Archer, Sagittarius new moon energy. Things are going to be more in alignment. And what did I say before? More balance coming in. Look at all these hands. Okay. Because you have spiritual strength. And this is the card of 2027. So between now and 2027, very significant. King of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Yes, you have a new soul contract coming up. It's just repeating what it said before, okay? Ace of Pentacles. A new doorway opening up for you with contracts, new love, new work, propositions, something to do with your channel, possibly books. Definitely, yeah, look at this, the Empress and the Knight of Wands has just come out together. So passionately going towards the feminine here. February, March is going to be significant. I think a lot of busyness, a lot of new ideas coming in for you. You are being guided as you're confused, all right? So whenever you're confused and unsure and you're not making decisions and you're juggling a lot of things at once, co-create this spirit here with the Chariot energy to get the answers you need. So, yeah, so there's a lot more spirituality coming in your life. You've got the Ten of Cups, you've got the Nine of Cups that we looked at before, the Queen of Wands could be significant. You're walking away from deception, you're walking away from, you're standing more in your Emperor power that I just saw there at the bottom of the deck. You're masculine, being more focused. There's that Queen of Swords again. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there's the Emperor. So you've got the Emperor and the Empress. King of Pentacles, twin flame energy. I feel this could be someone coming back in as well from the past, possibly. Not definitely, possibly. There's definitely a new person here for you. I don't think it's the person you've been dealing with. That was your reading. Sorry about the rain. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Okay, Stella, post your question when you're ready. Thanks, Eddie. And Chic, I'll put you on the list. Courtney, I'll put you on the list. Mimi, hi Mimi. Let me just look back on the list. Sorry if you can't hear me, guys. It's really noisy here. We're having like issues with the rain. Noxie, hi, I'll put you on the list, Noxie. Redbeard, hi, I'll put you on the list. M. Reety. Pussell, I'll put you on the list. Mimi. And Chic, I'll put you on the list. Stella, what do my spirit guides want me to know? Aisha, I'll put you on the list. I think I already put you. No, I didn't. Mimi, what is your hi? No, I'm not in Washington. I am in Bali. I live in Indonesia. We have a cyclone off the coast of Indonesia right now, and I hope it's not making its way here, thank God, else I'll be out of here. But and I'd fly to Australia. But if I could, oh my God, something's broken outside. I don't know what the fuck's going on out there. All right. Hi, Jenna. No, I live in Bali. I've been here 15 years. Okay, Stella, if you could just hold on, because Mimi did donate. I won't be too long. We're doing a little bit longer readings, guys. If you do donate, I'll do a longer reading, okay? Something just fell somewhere downstairs and something broke, so I don't know what that is. I do have a glass outside, but it's not light enough to, and it's not windy, it's just raining. Okay. Mimi, post your question. Let's pull some cards for you today, see what's here, what Spirit wants you to focus on, what's coming in. Your cards are ready. Well, I'd never tell you to end a relationship, seeing as it's a question and not like a general. I'm just going to use the tarot. Let's look at his energy. Please read the disclaimer, Mimi, in the description box. Bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And you also have the Five of Cups energy in the reverse. And then there's this like foggy, brain foggy energy with the Hanged Man in the upright, the Emperor in the reverse. So you just don't know which way this is going to go. Two of Pentacles as well. Like you're feeling very, you're having a lot of hope. Okay, there's a lot of hope here that things will be better. Then he will open up to you again, or that he will unblock you. There could be a blocking going on here. You're just not sure which way it's going to go. Let's have a look at his energy. Let's look at his energy, Brian. What is Brian feeling right now? What is his energy towards Mimi? Right, I'm hearing like a final warning, or you had like possibly a situation, this is past energy, where he's given you an ultimatum or you gave him one. Death is about transformation. It's about spiritual transformation mainly. Understanding that something else is meant for you, so you're magnetized towards something else, even though you may not even know what it is. But elevation is here in the Death card. Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Nine of Pentacles. So his focus right now is really on himself. I don't see another person here. He could be very into his work, his career, his finances, like building himself up in some sort of tangible way. And he's possibly quite excited about going out on his own, and he may be starting his own business as well here, or doing something that is like he's really focused on building himself up at a tangible level. So let me know if that makes sense to you. Thank you, Audrey. I'll put you on the list. This focus on oneself. Yeah, the Nine of Cups wanted to come out there. That's sort of just clarifying that for me. So I don't think he's with anyone else, Mimi. There's no like feeling of him being with anyone else. But he is excited. There's some sort of excitement energy here. And, you know, in regards to going out on his own and doing something on his own and really working on himself in some sort of way, whether it be literal or spiritual or whatever, but I think it's more like tangible. Justice card. There's some sort of unfairness here. It did come out in the reverse that you feel like is going on. I felt like he thought he was doing the right thing by leaving. Instead of being in a relationship that he wasn't wholeheartedly in, he felt like it was better to go. I hope this is making sense. Queen of Cups. So you could be with another female here. We have the Queen of Cups. Libra energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio again here. Six of Wands. Maybe there was some sort of injustice when it came to you, but I feel that he's quite satisfied with who he is, with who he's with, and with what he's doing at this current point in time. There could have been a lot of conflict between the both of you in the past, or like the breakup was hard. The Emperor. So he's wanting to level up. He's wanting to possibly commit to someone here. He feels it's time possibly that he committed to a person. Maybe he's with this Queen of Cups, whoever they are. There is like happiness around him. We've got the Ten of Cups, right? You came out in the reverse. If you're the Libra, right, you came out in the reverse, Mimi. There's some sort of imbalance here. So you're wasting your question a little bit, Mimi, because what you should be asking is what can you do to level up and to move forward in a positive way. I don't feel that the reading should be about him, sort of thing, okay? Just remember that if someone wants you, that they will never ghost you or block you, or they will always like try and make things better. So this is him moving on, the Death card, feeling that he needs to, or he needed to move on. I don't think he moved from you to another person like in a cheating type of way. This isn't coming up here. I'm also getting the number 4, so it could be 4 months since you spoke to him, 3 months. Yeah, and you're just waiting here, Queen of Pentacles. And Spirit wants you to focus on your own independence here, the Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, that earth side of your energy here. Feminine, so earth is feminine. And your spirituality. And maybe like not have love right now. The Lover's in the reverse. While you figure out like, or where you put yourself first, because the Empress is here. So I do feel that there's someone new coming in for you, right? I don't think that he went from you to someone else. That's what I said before, okay? Okay. Is there a possible reconciliation or romance again here? Is there a possible romance or reconciliation with Brian? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say not right now, or not right now. And there's something you really need to focus on: your own stability, your foundation, getting grounded, looking at your career possibly, the money you make, where you want to be on a financial level in the future. There's a reason why you're not together. The Devil's here in the upright, okay? King of Wands. Everything happens at the right time for the right reasons. The Judgment card. You have a new soul contract with a new person coming in. And if you were attached to this other person, then you wouldn't be able to fulfill or meet this new person, okay? Yeah, Aries. There's a really strong Aries energy here. There's a new contract coming in. Spirit's saying not to worry. There's a new opportunity coming in. And also possibly a new career or financial opportunity. But the answer to the question is no. Okay, Audrey, post your question. Audrey, post your question. Please guys, remember to read the disclaimer in the description. This is the tarot reading, and your decisions and choices you make after this reading are entirely your choices, okay? My life feels balanced for the first time ever. I'm single and would love what's coming in. What's coming towards you in regards to, let's have a look at different areas of your life, Audrey. Career, finance, family. What is going on here with these cards? weird. This card does not want to go in. Okay. Show me what's coming up for Audrey in regards to finances in 2026. I'm going to use a different deck here. That deck has stopped working. Doesn't want to be used right now. Okay, I'll need to cleanse that later. Okay. What's coming in for Audrey in regards to career? Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's really nice. That talks about things working out well, being elevated, being put on a pedestal, reward and recognition, others looking up to you, a job well done, I'm hearing. Okay, so you could have done something recently that was just like you could have got accolades for, or this sage is making me cough, guys, as I'm getting over this flu still. Seven of Cups in the reverse. The Sun. So possibly previously, oh, thank God the rain stopped. It really stresses me out when there's rain, because it's just, yeah, I want to have a good live. I want you guys to be able to hear me. Seven of Cups in the reverse is like, in the past, there may have been a situation in your finances where you were unsure, the waters were muddied. You had some sort of like, you may have had to pull yourself out of a financial situation, but the Sun is here. So what's coming in is a lot more balance and stability and happiness in regards to your relationship with money, okay? Let's have a look at career. Two of Cups, very nice. So the Two of Cups is not always romance, it's also about choice. So there could be some decisions coming up in regards to your career. There's definitely a new contract here. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay? So this is like connecting with others in your job, in your career space, in your study space, whatever you do for a living, whether you're studying or working for yourself. You're connecting with others in 2026, okay? There's some sort of new contract that you will be signing as well, whether it's a promotion, whether it's a new job completely, whether it is like some sort of pay rise and paperwork needs to be signed. There's some sort of signing of something here. And connecting with people on a really beautiful like level, like spirit bringing you the right people at the right time in regards to your career. So that's really nice. Okay, let's look at family. Family for Audrey. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups. Okay. Could this be, this could be a sibling one younger than you. So I don't know if you've got a younger, I'm getting sister, but it could be brother. It doesn't really matter. You've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So with family, there's something going on right now that possibly someone has been in a difficult place, even financially, or even someone in your family that, you know, they've been, yeah, there's that bird messaging you. This is news coming in possibly about like a younger sister or brother, okay, that is been possibly nowhere to live, because the Five of Pentacles, when I'm doing this sort of question, talks about, you know, home as well, or not being financially well off, or they're coming out of that, okay? There's also some sort of like offer. You may be offering support. Your family may be offering support to whoever this person is. Let's have a look at environment. You've got the King of Pentacles. Father, do you live with your father? Do you live with some like a masculine here? There's some sort of news coming in, I want to say, in regards to someone in your environment. I mean, it can be you. There could be a new opportunity opening up for you It could even be to do with travel. And there's the thunder and lightning starts. Okay, August is very significant. Something could have happened in 2025 in the month of August. There's a lot going on in your environment here. I feel that if you're not happy in your workplace, there is like a new job or a new position that you're able to sort of look for in 2026. So King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who other people look up to. People go to for advice. People go to for financial help, even. All right. So someone in an elevated position. It could be your father. I don't feel this is your energy. I feel this is someone possibly in your environment. Can even be at work. Can be a boss. But there's some sort of new opportunity opening up that possibly could affect you. Okay, with the world being here. Okay. My goodness, my goodness. Let's have a look at social. Social for Audrey. Social circle, the Temperance card, Sagittarius. I don't feel that you've really met, I think the people that are have been in your life, your circle of friends, or the people that you hang out with, frequent with, you know, chill out with, whatever. Is this just feeling of like, you don't really feel connected, or you haven't felt connected with some group of people or even a couple of people here, and Spirit's asking you to be patient here because like you're elevating in regards to your social circle. There's someone or something coming in for you that's going to broaden that social circle, but just to give it time. Okay. You're probably not satisfied, or you're possibly not satisfied with friends. There could be a lot of conflict, okay, in regards to people that you see, people that you know, friends from school, people that you've grown up with. There's just like either competition or a lot of like issues within social circle. But there's like, we've got really strong Sagittarius, so you could know a Sagittarius. But there's something about a message coming in here, or good news coming towards you in regards to possibly you're getting good news about a particular friend that you know, that they may have had like issues in their life in the recent past, and they may be like leaving the relationship or getting the new job or feeling more independent. You've got the 9 of Pentacles here. They could even be moving out of their family home and moving in. Okay, let's look at love. Moving in by themselves or moving in with someone else. But there's something like whatever difficulty has happened with one of your friends, and you'll know who that is. They're coming out of that situation. Okay. I'm just friends with Eddie. Okay. All right. 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Love. 10 of Wands. You're not willing to put your heart on the line here anymore for anyone. I think that there's been like there's definitely been some sort of deception, deceit, and dishonesty, and people getting away with things, people hiding things from you in a love situation. It's very like single energy here. Okay. So tell me if you're single or not. Because if you're coupled, like, I would be careful with the person that you're with, because there's this feeling of someone not telling you everything. All right. Right. Tell me if you're single or coupled, because like there is like this is quite big energy. 10 of Pentacles, 10 to the 10 of Wands. You may think everything is okay, but then something may be coming up in the next, I'm going to say like 10 days even, that you're going to start, like you're going to rethink something. If you're single, this is definitely you having like a burden taken away from you. You're not sort of like carrying anyone else's BS anymore. You're definitely not carrying anyone else financially anymore. Okay, you're not getting yourself into a relationship anymore. All right, with anyone that is like difficult, I'm just going to say, or difficult to deal with. 3 of Wands, you're moving moving differently, I'm hearing. You're willing to wait for your soulmate, okay? You're willing to wait here. There's too much injustice been done, justice in the reverse. There's too much happened. There's too much water under the bridge. So if someone's coming back in, I wouldn't trust them, right? If someone's coming back around, you will meet your twin flame, okay? I'm not giving anyone time frames today, or I don't normally give time frames unless Spirit specifically gives them to me. Stella, post your question. Yeah, you're willing to wait. There is a masculine here at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, but this is more like future, okay? And then you've got the Hierophant, which talks about commitment, and the Devil in the reverse is about detachment from these old energies. So you're doing a really good job in regards to love, okay? Let me just open the door. It's just got really super humid after that rain. Or probably. And there's thunder in the background. Okay. Just need that door open a touch. All right, let's have a look, Stella, what Spirit wants you to know. What does Spirit need Stella to know at this time? What does Spirit need Stella to know at this time? Stella, Stella, Stella. It's definitely something about your heart chakra and love here. I looked at this deck and then I looked at this stone, and this stone looked like a heart in reverse, okay? So there's something possibly about disappointment in love, but I do feel someone or something is coming in. Okay, let's have a look and see. Yeah, come to the edge. You could have taken a risk in 2029, why did I say that? You could have taken a risk in 2025 with someone, but it possibly didn't work out. Spirit's asking you to take a risk here, or to not give up on love, or finding someone, or being with someone, because I feel like single, I'm hearing 5 years, 7 years. Okay. You've got the Between Worlds card and the Loyal Heart. Yeah, I do feel there's like a connection coming in towards you, Stella. I'm also getting a train. I don't know if that means anything to you, but like meeting on a train, or meeting someone on a train, or you're going on a train. I don't know why. Spirit just tells me stuff. I have to say it. I'm also getting like Washington, Seattle. Okay, building blocks. I think between now and 2028, or even 2029, because I said that before, but we've got 28, we've also got the number 8, we've got that number 9 here. There's also something about what you're putting into your body. Maybe you're doing some sort of like new health routine or health regime, and you're really focused on yourself and your body. Possibly losing weight is coming up here. I don't know why. If it doesn't like for you, then it's not for you, but there's something here about wanting to feel. You're traveling to Austria by train. Yeah, so where do you live? You don't have to tell me exactly where, but like, do you live in the US? Are you in the UK, or where are you? There's going to be a lot of rest in 2026 as you're like your DNA is changing. I'm getting a lot of like upgrade in regards to your spiritual, right? You're one of the 10%. That's actually a download that I got last night, and I've just remembered it, so that must be for you then, Stella. You're one of the 10%, which means you're one of the ones that's elevating, and you've got the Poised card. You're one of the ones that's going from 3D to 5D, right? As you're still healing. Yeah, a higher power is at play here. So it's going to be a very spiritual year for you in 2026. You're being very curious. You're seeing the Page of Swords. And I'm also seeing heart chakra energy. You're stepping into, yeah, look at the spiritual union. Spiritual union energy. I said to you, there's someone coming in, and we've got the Emperor as well. Two of Cups and the Emperor. But you're meeting a spiritual person, a partner, and it doesn't have to be love. It can just be a kindred spirit, a meeting of minds. You could be meeting this person on a trip. We did talk about travel. You could be doing a lot more like coaching, listening to coaching videos or seminars or spiritual stuff, okay? About ascension as well, because we've got these two feminines here, very feminine energy for you that are elevating. This is elevation energy here. Oh, and this one as well, feminine energy, 3 cards of elevation, and then you've got this spiritual union with this person and the loyal heart card. So if you're meeting a new family, maybe you're meeting a new person and you're meeting their family. Maybe you're meeting your soul family. As I cut the deck, you've got the High Priestess. This is very, very spiritual, okay? I'm also seeing a little white terrier dog. The Wizard of Oz may be your favorite movie as well, because I'm getting the name Toto. All right, Spirit, show me something tangible. 9 of Wands, the Devil. Yeah, so this is past energy. Building a wall for yourself. You definitely, yeah, look at that 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You've definitely been deceived, betrayed. People have taken things from you, taken your time, taken your energy, possibly taken your love, taken your money. You've not set up boundaries before, and now you're like, I'm setting boundaries. But don't build that wall too high or too thick, okay? So that you won't let anyone in. But currently you're probably not like letting a lot of people into your space, into your energy. You know, as far as your time is concerned, it's very hard for you to open your heart, right? Present energy, or it has been. 6 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. You're not giving much away here, Stella, okay? You're keeping things very, very close to your chest in the present energy. Any successes that you have, you're enjoying them with very, very close friends, people that you really can trust. And I don't feel there's a lot of people that you can trust. I feel that like that's been tainted in some sort of way, where you're really still on guard about other people. But whatever success you are is happening for you, you're keeping it very quiet, okay? You're keeping it very quiet here. And you have the King of Cups. So there could be a masculine in your environment here. The Star. There could be a friend that you know, or a family member that something is going really well for them right now. I'm hearing like, I got it. So they could be getting a new job. Someone you know or you hear of that is very close to you. I feel it's like a brother or someone that you're close to in your family, and it's a masculine. Things are working out for them, but you're not like opening up with your successes or even things that you're doing. You're being very closed. Future energy. What does Spirit want you to know for the near future? You need to rest more. There's definitely an element here of rest, because you got the 10 of Wands. So you're overburdening yourself, and also possibly expecting too much of yourself in the near future. So there's a need to slow down and take time for a nap, it says here. Take time out. Take time alone, take time away from people. You're one of those people, right? I said you're the 10%, yeah? You're one of those people that doesn't need a lot of people around you, okay? You're very spiritual because, all right? And even if you don't have like hardly anyone around you, you're happy like that. Like it's that hermit type of energy coming through. 10 of Pentacles, that's what floats your boat sort of thing. And that's what keeps you sane or grounded, right? Virgo energy here, also Libra energy, but this is like what keeps you grounded is your spirituality. You will be doing something in the near future where you're learning something new. I would be very wary of a female, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energies coming through. I would be very, very wary of any female that is trying to befriend you. They may want something from you, but then you know this. If you know who that is, or you'll feel that energy if it tries to come through. That was your reading. Mel, post your question. Yes, I am coughing because I still have a cold. I'm trying to deliberate whether to even go to work next week. I'm still trying to like decide what to do because I have not been well at all. I think I've had this flu for like 3 weeks now. Free the people. Hi. Tafar. But. I do have a list, guys, so, Mel General, thank you. I will put you on the list. If we get to you, we get to you. If you don't get to you, you can actually donate as well and jump the queue, so that's up to you. My PayPal link is below. Okay, it's $5. Let's go forward. Oh, Stella, you donated. Sorry, Mel, you'll have to wait. Stella donated for 2 questions. Stella, post your first question. And always remember, guys, these readings you use these readings to your own discernment, and I always say this through my live. I'm going to say it more often because I think, I don't want people to just make decisions based upon the readings I bring forward to you. It's really important that you think and make your own decision and your own choice based upon your intuition. And it's going to start raining again. And after I've done Stella's reading, I'm going to have a quick break, okay? And pull back my energy a little bit. I'm excited. I'm excited about something for you, Stella. Thank you, Tina. I will put you on the list. You will be after Stella. All right. Well, I apologize for that. Okay, I'll try not to move. All right. Let's have a look. Okay, Stella. I actually feel quite excited. How will my trip tickets will go? I'm going to a gala there alone. I actually feel really excited about it. Yes, it is thundering outside. Wow, you have the freedom is yours energy. Really nice. So obviously the horse talks about travel, the chariot energy. It's also Cancer energy, okay? It's the number 33. You will be connecting with others when you're there. Miracles are endless. Interesting. So I think it's the place that you go to, this place, there's something very strongly, like you affiliate with this place really strongly. So it's possibly somewhere that you've been before, or that is something to do with a past life. You just feel complete there, you feel whole, you feel like you could stay there forever type of energy, okay? Yeah, sometimes life stings in the reverse. This trip is very healing. It's very, like when you're there, it's like you don't have a care in the world. And of course you have the freedom spirit, the horse spirit here, which is really, really nice. Yeah, there's so much peace there. There's so much peace there. It's going to be a beautiful place. You feel like you can be your authentic self there as well. That's coming through. It's a lucky time for you. I felt excited before I even did this question, okay? So we'll pull some tarot in a second. turn knowledge into wisdom. Are you learning something? Are you doing a course? What is it that you're doing there, okay? So I want you to be excited, Stella, because I feel really beautiful energy here. There's something about being fearless and bold. That's at the bottom of the deck. And this talks about like going like, it's almost like you can be yourself there, and you're very like outspoken when you're there. Like you may just randomly go up to people and say, hi, my name's Stella. And you know, there's something about being your authentic self here. You have an attachment to this place you're going to. The Devil card came straight out. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. It's raining again. You have some sort of attachment to this place, to this geographical, I always want to say latitude, longitude, location. There's something very spiritual. There's a strong connection. Yeah. It feels like it's somewhere you can grow. There's excitement. There's like you're bringing a lot to this place, and this place is bringing a lot to you. And when you're there, you just feel like yourself. You feel like you don't have to worry about anything. It's very peaceful. And you're connecting with others. You're learning something new. You're learning something new. There's a lot of happiness, like there's a lot of fun. I see you laughing and connecting with other people. Something possibly about a mountain. You've got a mountain here. The only warning I would say with this is to let your guard down, because you've built up such a strong wall. Because so many things have happened, you're not trusting of people. But I would just really enjoy this time, right? Three of Cups energy. Enjoy meeting others, having drinks. I'm seeing like someone around a fire or a bonfire here, okay? Like, don't go there looking for love or anything, but you know, I feel that you'll be connecting with very like-minded people, because I don't think you're interested in love right now. I don't think you're ready for that. You're quite happy by yourself. This is going to be a really solid trip, a really exciting trip. The Star is here, something you possibly wanted to learn or do for a long time as well. More mountains in this card about your skiing, okay? And you've got mountains actually in the back here. But don't, you know, if you get invitations, whether it's a masculine or feminine, to, you know, meet them for dinner or join them for drinks, like take those invitations. Yeah, there's a lot of happiness here to be had. And it's definitely got to do with others, right? What's your second question? And then I have to just go downstairs and take some more medication. I'm actually feeling really, really good. But like, you know, my sinuses are still blocked, and I don't know, maybe it's got something to do with the energy and the weather. All right, let's choose a different deck for your second question. Let's choose this deck, Psychic Tarot. You'll have a wonderful time, but just need, you know, you need to just be open up a little bit more to others. But there's like that freedom energy. It's just such a really exciting energy. Okay. Something about paying attention to lining something up here, or just the right time. And I'm seeing like a pinball machine, or I'm also seeing like, you know, the Deal or No Deal when the coin drops and they say, right, choose the right time. I'm seeing both those games. I don't know, maybe that's something you like to watch on TV. I know they have it in many countries, that show. There's something also about the rain. I know it's raining here, but I'm seeing the rain or water. Stella, post your second question, please. I don't think my camera's moving anymore. I'm trying my best not to let it make it move because I know that can be irritating. Okay. Post your second question. Really strong Capricorn energy today in your reading, Stella. You've got the devil twice. You're saying no to a lot of things. Don't build that wall too high, Stella, okay? Because there's like this devil energy again. Because things will slow down. Like if you don't take certain risks on things or people, you just never know who you're going to meet. You can always walk away, right? This feeling of always being able to walk away from someone or something if you know that there's a red flag. Your intuition is really super strong. Like you're so intuitive, I'm getting. That it doesn't really matter about this devil energy. You're always going to come up on top because you put yourself first. I'm getting bitten by something, mosquito. Geez, if it's not one thing here, it's another. The storms, the weather, as soon as the rain comes out, the fucking mosquitoes come out. It's just like, yeah. I live in the jungle. What time of career would be good for me? You're going to be successful in anything you do. You need a career that's going to give you emotional satisfaction, okay? That is going to fill your cup. Something creative, something that you love to do. Like sitting at a computer is going to be no good for you, like in an office. That would just be like, no. You know what's good for you and what's not good for you. You know what would bore you and what would like fill your cup. And you know what would make you successful. So there's something here about you already knowing, okay? If you're in a job currently, I don't think you are, but if you are, you're like moving away from possibly the job and moving towards something that is more fulfilling on a mental level as well as emotional, okay? You have to stimulate your emotions as well as your mental, I'm hearing. So you have 8 here, 6, 6, 6 in your reading. Don't worry about those numbers. Go have a look at what it means in relation to career. You've got positive movement forward. So whatever you do, as long as you is going to satisfy you on an emotional and mental level, I can't say like be a this or be a that, okay? You're quite happy to work alone as well though. Like if you're building a business and you're building it alone, that would be also very good for you, right? So you may have some decisions coming up. I'm just looking at the 6 of Swords, which is moving on energy and choices and decisions. Like you possibly, if you're working, you don't like, you feel like a lot's been hidden or things have been said behind your back. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Possibly they have, right? You've had to stand your ground a lot in past jobs, careers, relationships with people on a career-based sort of thing here. And you may feel that you're not getting paid enough for what you do, right? So there's some sort of mental conflict in regards to like what to do to move on. Follow your heart, okay? Do something 4-4 here. Do something heart chakra energy. We talked about this before. Now 4-4-4. Look at like what you've achieved, what foundation you have already and what you've so far achieved in regards to your career, in regards to your career path. Take from it what you will and build it into something for yourself. Or if you're thinking and decide to leave your current position, if you're working, you could be doing a home-based business. There's something to do with food here as well, or like building some sort of home business here. Maybe to do with like home renovations or decoration. There's something creative here. You're wanting to build a solid foundation for the future for your children. I'm hearing the name Tina. I don't know if that means anything to you. You are writing a new story in regards to your career in the future, but you're going to have to get through this mental conflict. and, you know, co-create with spirit, right, to decide what you need to do. But what would be good for you is something that you really love, all right? Something that you can work with, something that is going to set your like heart on fire, something that's going to make you really super excited, okay? Thank you, Holly. I'll put you on the list. Tina and Holly. It does, an ex-friend. Okay. Maybe something's going on with that person. All right, I'm just going to have a break. I'm just going to have a break, guys, all right? I won't be too long. I'll be back, and then we will do Tina, and then we will look at Holly, okay? I won't be long, thank you. Sorry, I didn't realise you donated for 3, Stella. You will be next in a second. I just have to have a quick break, and I won't be long. So Stella, then Tina, then Holly, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much for everyone waiting for me. I appreciate it. Hi, Elaine. Thank you. I have a few donations before you, Elaine. I have Stella, Tina, Holly, and then you. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay. I do have the list. Queen is not on today, my moderator. I'm going to go through the list in a minute. So after I've done Stella's reading, I'll read the list. But Razia, you are... You're 10th in the list now, okay? So if you want to donate to get your reading 100% done today, you can. Otherwise, let's move forward with Stella's last question. Stella, are you there? If Stella isn't there, I'll move on to the next person until she comes back. Tina, make sure that you're there and you're ready with your question. And I call your name, all right? 99 on the screen just then. Yes, I've had a good 2025. It's not just like, it's not been too bad. I've achieved a lot in 2025. I lost 11 kilos. I put 2 back on it, but when I went to the UK, but that won't be happening again. I'm on my new, I'm going to incorporate some gym, which I don't like to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. I want to get to where I want to get to, which is probably another 10 to 15 kilos. The donation is $5 US. The PayPal's in the description. It's just, hi Star Angel, it's just Crimson, okay? Star Angel, the list is very, very long, Star Angel, just to let you know, but I will add you to the list. I'm just not sure I'll get to you today. Okay, waiting for Stella, she's not there. So Tina, T-E-E-N-A, Tina. Tina. I have a feeling, Tina, you're going to ask a relationship question. What is C's energy towards me? I feel that he wants to come in towards you. I feel that you've either met this person through work or in a social environment or online even, but there's this feeling of like he lights you up or you light him up. There's definitely attraction here between both of you. I do feel it's mutual. Okay. Yeah, he definitely wants passion with you. He wants... There's emotion there. Okay, there's definitely emotion there. All right, let's see what comes out in the cards. What is C's intentions towards Tina? Spirit, please. What's... Oh, the Lovers, yeah. So he really does want to, like... He does want to definitely connect with you. The Lovers is here. You also have the Archangel here above you. Both of you, above both of you, blessing this relationship in some sort of way. So he really wants to connect with you. He really wants to meet you. I actually see you meeting up. I see you waiting for him. I think you'll like be at the location, the cafe, the restaurant, whatever first. I feel it's like a day date as well because it's light. And I see him coming in like and you connecting and then going to eat, sit down. So there is some sort of date coming up, I do feel, okay? There could be a challenge between you though because the Lovers has the mountain between it and it's always about choice. Yeah. Like you don't know everything that's gone on in this person's life, but I feel that they're quite an open book. I think that they're going to like tell you what they've been doing since you've known them before, right? Because you said you've known them since grad school. So there's something about like a lot of things that happen in their life since you disconnected and reconnected. So that will be coming up. And this person is not going to hide anything. They're going to tell you what's been going on in their life, you know, the relationships possibly that they've had, etc. 10 of Cups is here. Very nice. They're very excited. I'm hearing that you reached out to them again or that you've reconnected again. like they could see a future with you. I'm just going to open the door. It's getting very hot again because it rained and now it's hot again. I've got a mosquito running around. Water, barley, mosquitoes. I've put loads of cream on. That's what I was doing on my break. I don't like to put it on because it's poison, right? But I had to because I was getting bitten on my leg. Okay. Yeah. King of Pentacles. They may feel that they're not as where they want to be, like financially or secure, but I do feel that like they're coming up as a king, so they're a mature energy in some sort of way. Gemini, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well. Security is very important to them. Their work is very important, like what they do for a job. I'm also getting like finance with them as well, even though like this is like hey crow's nest, thank you. It's just crimson. So the King of Pentacles is here. He did come out in the reverse, so something could be going on with his career right now. But insecurity is very important. He could like have a background in finance or have been to university, college, and studied finance. There's something about accountancy or something to do with computers. I'm picking up as well here. All right. 9 of Cups. Anyway, let's go back to the relationship. He will get to where he wants to be in a financial level as well, because he is the King of Pentacles, right? He will level out. 9 of Cups is exciting energy. It's being very satisfied on an emotional level in regards to you. You guys really gel well together. I'm hearing like you may buy tickets to the movies as well. I'm picking up. Hey Crow's Nest, I will talk to you shortly. So you may go to a movie. They may want to shower you with like buying for dinner or paying for the movies or something here. And you may be like, oh, but you know, they don't have a job, but you know, let them do this. I'm just going to say let them pay, because it's like who they are. It's what they want to do. Excuse me, sorry. I've got this cream on. I've got like sage around me. Just trying to get over a flu. So there's something here about this being divinely guided. Here's the angels. You've got the angel in the Lovers. You've got the angel in the Temperance card. You've got the angel here in the Judgment energy, which is about like, this is time. It's time that you guys reconnected. It's time that this happened. And there you are, Queen of Pentacles. So like you're the divine counterpart here. And I feel that you've had like emotional upsets here in the past, possibly failed, or you know, relationships that haven't gone right. Just know that those were not meant for you, that was not your soul path, or those people were not, you know, part of your journey. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. This is a really beautiful reading. I think you're going to be willing to work hard on this, and I think that they are. When this could be your twin flame. You know, you know, for those of you who know me, when these two cards come out together, this is twin flame energy. This is really, really beautiful. Okay. Really, really nice. Very lucky energy. Let's pull out an oracle for you. Crow's Nest, I'll talk to you in a minute. Just give me a second, please. Let's pull some oracle cards for you, Tina. What else does Tina need to know about this connection? Something about your clothes or not knowing what to wear. I don't know, that's coming up. I don't know if that means anything. Yeah, you're moving away from any difficulties, chaos, conflict in the reverse. You're moving away. You're wanting a relationship. You want a balanced relationship. You may be asking a lot of like, why did this happen and why did that happen with this particular person in your past? But don't ask why. Just know that they're lessons. Turn that knowledge into wisdom. Understand what you want moving forward in a relationship. Yeah, this person, yeah, things are lining up. There's something about things lined up for you, okay? Also get the rest you need before you go on this date. I'm hearing as well. Hi, Queen. And I know you have a reading Queen as well. Times 1. Okay. Yeah. You know what's for you and what's not for you. You're getting very balanced. There's something about spiritual intervention here with the Fates card being here, that you guys are meeting for a particular reason at this particular time. All right. There's a treasure here to be found within this connection. This is really, really nice energy. Okay. That was your reading. Okay, now I can talk to everyone. So Tina's had her reading. Stella had donated, but she I don't know where she is. Okay, she's gone AWOL. Holly is next, then Elaine for 2, and then Queen for 1, because Queen's just jumped on. Okay, so we've got Holly, Elaine for 2, and then Queen. Stella, I will take Stella if she jumps on. So if she jumps on after Holly, I'll take Stella's reading. So you've got Holly, Elaine for 2, Queen for 1, and Stella. So there's a few donations. If you want to wait, 1010 on the screen. Yes, Elaine, but I had Holly donate a while ago, and then it's you. I also had Stella. I had a break, but the list is the list. Okay, like this is definitely the list. All right, let's have a look. Thank you, Crow's Nest. I'll put you on the list. Jessica. Okay, Holly, are you there? Okay, Holly, I see you sort of like picking up the phone. Cecile, there's a lot of people on the list. Okay, Queen, you'll be next. Just be patient. Everyone be patient, because everyone's talking at once and I'm trying to control the chat and it's really difficult. So let me do Holly's reading, Queen, and then I'll do your reading, okay? What is Anand's feelings and thoughts towards me, potential romantic partner? Okay. I see you sort of wanting to pick up the phone and then like putting it down or looking at it and not calling. So I don't know whether you wanted to call him or not, or that you've hesitated. There's some sort of hesitation. Should I, shouldn't I energy, okay? Yeah, you're trying to find the right time. There is some sort of changes coming. Have you got some sort of unfinished business with someone else? Or is it with this person? All right. You don't want to wait for things. You want things to happen now. And Spirit's saying to be patient here with the TikTok and the time for a nap in reverse. So there is changes coming in regards to this relationship. It is the number 3. So it talks about a new connection, talks about new commitment, new contracts, and changes coming with this relationship. I'm interested to see what this unfinished business is. I don't know if you've known this person before and they're coming back in, or you have unfinished business with somebody else, or you feel that it's too soon, I'm hearing, to like move on or move forward. Let's see what this, like, you want action, you don't want to wait, but Spirit's saying, Spirit's bringing you time here, some sort of time. Why is this happening? And it's also the number 3, so you have 3-3. Something about next year, possibly, with the 10 breaking down to a 1, which talks about 2026. We'll go into that in a second. Please be patient, everyone. I'm doing my best, okay? Yeah, this connection needs time either to build or to come together. So like, there's some reason, something's like, maybe, thank you, Spirit. There's some unfinished business this person has with somebody else. So we'll look at that. Thank you, Spirit. So there is a need to be patient and wait, because there's something this person hasn't closed out. Now, it doesn't mean to say that they're with someone now, but they could just be closing, and it could be have nothing to do with a relationship that they have with anyone. It could just be to do with like they're doing something in their life that they need to complete before they focus on love. Okay, I hope this is making sense. All right. What's the change coming about for the relationship? Yeah, like I said, a new contract, 3 of Pentacles. So you have 333 in your reading. So you do have a contract with this person, some sort of soul contract here. So whatever's happening now will change. Whatever's happening now, there will be a change. So patience. Enjoy yourself right now. Go out with friends. There's something about getting your hair done or your nails done, or you're like focusing on you. You're focusing on yourself. Something to do with the way you look as well. Like be happy. Be happy with your friendships and stuff. All right. While you're waiting for this to come in, because there's changes coming with the connection, but you just have to be patient. So redirect your energy. Pages to me are always redirecting energy. Okay. Crimson, yes, you're on the list. I have you here after Elaine. Sorry, I didn't read your name out, sorry. Yeah. There's a need here to fight the feeling. I'm hearing I can't fight the feeling coming over me. And that song, I can't fight the feeling coming over me. So you have a strong attraction to this person, but you need to fight this feeling and focus your attention on what you're doing for work. Like this is more like having fun with friends energy, Page of Wands though, right? Okay, what's this unfinished business that they have? Because this is definitely them. I'm hearing family. Something going on possibly in a family situation. 9 of Cups in the reverse. 2 of Swords. They're focusing on other people right now, probably family members. Something's probably going on with one of their family members. And they're like, I want to move on with my life right now, but they're putting like all their eggs into that basket, into whatever situation is happening in their family. So if they're not coming at you like all like passionate or texting or contacting you, it's because, yeah, because there's conflict in a family situation here, and then unsure how to deal with this, and it's got nothing to do with like you, all right? Yeah, so there is an incoming. Maybe he's got an apology to bring to you as well. Like, I'm sorry I didn't call you. I'm sorry I didn't text you. I'm sorry I haven't contacted you. I had to like deal with something here and just like really focus on it. And if he says that, like believe that, okay? Because like there's some instability. It could be with a masculine. You got the Emperor in the reverse, all right? Someone's going through a difficult period in their life, in his family, right? Yeah, that's just clarifying that for me. 6 of Cups. And he's trying to support someone, and it could have to do with like, say, for example, and this is just an example, maybe his brother, maybe he has a brother and the relationship's broken down, or the marriage is broken down, and his brother needs all his like support right now, like he's focusing all on one person. But as far as the relationship's concerned, like there is a strong, like spirit is going to bring you guys in union here. And it can be successful, but you have to be patient. You have to wait and redirect your energy. Stella, are you there? If Stella isn't there, we will move on to Elaine. And then it will be Crimson, then Queen, and then Crow's Nest. So please, everyone, be patient. You know I'll get to you. Okay, thank you. I will. I'll email her. What's your first question, Elaine? I'm fine. It's just like I've been talking for 2 hours. It's very, very stormy outside. There's a lot of, you know, when like the wind and there's a lot of energy as well being like moved around, and pollen and things like that. So like I can get quite nasally. Okay, let's have a look, Elaine. Do you know his name? Okay, we have the card of serendipity, new life, and soulmates. Oh, I'm also getting Tim, the name Tim, or something beginning with T. All right, could be significant or not. Yeah, and we've got Crimson as well there. Thank you, Crow's Nest. How many did you donate for Crow's Nest? Just 1 or 2? All right. What's happening with this person? What's their name? Maybe they said that to you like pretty quickly. What's your name? You have a soul contract with this person here. You exchanged, like, I'm hearing like Messenger, Facebook details, or even your phone number. But yeah, King of Cups. Some Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, masculine. They are interested, yes. They're very open on an emotional level. Cancer sticking out really like strongly here. They could be Cancer. They could be a Pisces. We do have the 3 Pentacles, okay? Thank you, Stella. Just hold on, please. 7 of Swords. Yeah. Your energy is like, something doesn't feel right? You may feel there's an element here where he's hiding something, or he's not being completely open, perhaps being too suave or too charming in some sort of way. And something about his eyes, there's something about his hair as well. You could have like longer hair or unusual haircut or something, and then it's coming through. Taurus energy, like you want to, like, you're quite happy to hear from him again, but there's still this feeling like something's not right. All right, so you're confused and emotionally a little bit like, what is this? Who is this person? What do they mean in my life? Is this a warning? Is this a lesson? Or is this like someone that I could get close to with my heart? So your heart is closed a little bit here. You're questioning it. Yeah, and you will meditate on this, all right? You will get answers. So will he contact you again? Will you see him again? The Fool. I'm hearing he could have already contacted you or tried to. 6 of Wands. The Star. The Wheel. I think he will definitely contact you. But there is like some sort of mistrust here that you have. Or you're not sure. Maybe that's your own insecurities though. So you have to be careful with that. Like, don't read too much into something here. Yeah, this is your own insecurity. Spirit's just clarifying that. So don't look too far in the future, like just one step in front of each other with the Hermit here on this ice. It could be snowing where you are as well. Like you have the Star in the Lantern, and the Star is here in regards to him. And there's you waiting, like, to know what to do within your own energy, within yourself. Yeah, the world is here. So the world is about, like I said, what is the outcome? Like what I asked what the outcome was, what the potential outcome is, and the world has come up. So there is an opportunity with this person. I do feel that they will call you or reach out via social media, okay? Yeah, via social media. They'll definitely reach out on social media. That's come up there, okay? And there will be a union. This is what you don't see coming. Like there is a connection. The opportunity is there. But there's so many things you don't know, but that's fine. You can find them out, right? You can get to know this person. Perhaps this person's gone through healing, or they still need to go through something. But serendipity is things lining up for you. Like you've met this person at the right time. And also like with the new life card, like this person will put you on a pedestal. You do have like the soulmates card. What's your second question? And then we'll go to Stella. What's your second question, Elaine? While I'm waiting for your second question, Elaine, I'm just going to check my email, what Queen said. Thank you. She didn't actually email me yet. Okay. Okay. Queen, post your I'm sorry, Elaine, post your second question. Yeah, there's a need here to slow down for you, Elaine. Like you don't have to rush anything. You just have to see what happens. You have to see what eventuates. I'm also getting rest for you, the need to rest more. I don't feel you've been sleeping very well, okay? It's possibly your sleep is affecting your emotions as well, okay? Or lack of sleep. So you've got the Tower and the Three of Swords coming up. I think this has got a lot to do with, like, if you don't look after yourself, like type of Empress energy, and take some time. Maybe you need some time away or time off. There's also something here about not expecting the worst. The Tower and the Three of Swords. Like this is minor. I don't want to downplay the Three of Swords, but it is a minor arcana. It's how our emotions affect our mental. And our mind is not always necessarily our best friend, right? And how what we think, which sometimes or a lot of the time are not real things and thoughts that can affect our emotions. So don't create a tower or create a situation right now, especially with this romantic thing, that there isn't anything wrong, okay? Getting back to center, I'm hearing solar plexus energy, base chakra energy, red, the color red. Yeah, getting back to center, getting back to yourself, getting back to the Empress that you are. Like love is everything, I'm hearing, like not closing your mind or your heart to love. Like there's success here to be had in regards to a relationship, any relationship, this relationship, any relationships that you have. As long as you use your, like, obviously if something feels wrong, then it is. Right, so trusting yourself. All right, yeah. Seven of Swords in the reverse. There's nothing like this person's hiding, especially. Like, so don't think the worst. I think a lot of this is in your mind. You're possibly creating a tower in regards to this person in your own mind. Like, oh, they wouldn't want me, or there must be something going on. They're hiding something. I feel that there is things you don't know, but it doesn't mean to say that they're, yeah. And you have a lot of spiritual strength. This comes out for you a lot, Hermit energy, Virgo. Like this is you holding yourself up though, your higher self being more logical than your human self. And it's usually the other way around because we've got this integration of human and spiritual self as we're moving through into next year, right? We won't talk too much about that. We got the Nine of Cups, filling your own cup. Getting yourself where you need to be, Empress energy, so that you can make wise decisions, because decisions, hard to say for me. I've got a list. So you got the Universe, which is the World card in this deck. the universe, it's called in this deck. Yeah, use your third eye. I don't know whether we talked about this yesterday, but this is about your higher self. Your higher self knows the answers. Your higher self gives you the spiritual strength for every decision you need to make, and to trust yourself more here, and to open up. Like, there's a universe out there. That's why the universe card came out, right? A universe of, wow, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Base chakra, get grounded. Third eye chakra, base chakra, work on those two mainly right now, okay? I'm also hearing like something's going to put you in good stead, or your higher self will guide you where you need to go. You have the star energy again, okay? It came out in the reading about that person. Rest and rejuvenation. You need to rest more. There's more rest or relaxation, sleep needed on your part here. Meditation is needed, connecting with your higher self. Nothing is wrong, Elaine. All right, nothing is wrong. Stella, you'll be next. Enjoy. There's something about going out, having fun with this new person, having fun with your friends, getting to know them, getting to know everything about them, right? Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's a time of fun, celebration. Like, don't think everything will just like burn down here. Tower. Yeah, it is time for love for you. Enjoy it, okay? Enjoy the connections that you make right now. Don't be focused on what you could possibly lose or be disappointed with in regards to love. The focus needs to be on having fun, right? And that's where your success lies. And of course, like connecting with your higher self as well, and like knowing, like having that connecting with your higher self means listening to that inner voice that tells you that is your soul, is your spirit, that leads you in the right direction. You may have been watching YouTube videos, I'm hearing as well, about how like dogs and animals save people from, or like some random person will just turn up when someone's going to cross the road and get hit by a car. I don't know why I just said that to you, but that I'm just seeing those videos. I don't know if that makes sense to you or someone else. Crimson, yes, you are after Stella. Stella, let's have a look at your question. What type of men do I attract are attracted to me? Type of men in your own energy right now are you attracting? What sort of men? It's a good question. No, not funny videos, like videos where angels just show up out of nowhere and save people from, like, you know, all sorts of different situations, Elaine. Okay, let me do Stella's reading, Elaine. Thank you. What type of men or people in general is Stella attracting? What type of men is Stella attracting right now? Moving forward, what type of men? You're attracting people who can see your spiritual strength. You're attracting someone here in the future that is wanting to see beneath the surface of any superficiality. So someone who wants to get to know you for who you are at a heart level, at a mind level, at a spirit level, and not just a superficial level, okay? Because a lot of masculines, sorry for the masculines out there online right now if there is any, but men do look like, and we all do, I suppose, we have to be attracted to the person, like when we meet them. There has to be some sort of spark. But the man you're attracting is like wanting to know like the deepest, darkest secrets of you, like what makes you tick. Someone who is spiritually strong as well when that strength card comes out. No, thank you, Elaine. All good. Hi, Jamie. How you going? So someone who wants to get to know you at a core level, I'm hearing, okay? At a spiritual level. You're attracting spiritual men or a spiritual partner because you have been patient and you have waited and you're not going to take anything less So because you're magnetizing, like because you're putting that energy out there, you will attract it back. So you're attracting someone who wants to know the deepest, darkest depths of who you are at a spiritual level, right? Someone who will be patient with you. This is the patience and planning card. Someone you can plan with for the future. So you're attracting mature energy here. You're attracting someone who isn't just in it for a good time, if you know what I mean, okay? You could also be attracting a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius here. You're attracting someone who's already very emotionally balanced, knows what they want, understands themselves spiritually. This is very spiritual. This is a very spiritual reading where you've got a lot of spiritual, spiritual energy here. Spiritual strength, protection, divine timing. I'm seeing a cruise as well. I don't know why I'm seeing a cruise, but that may be significant to you, Stella. Knight of Wands. Sagittarius. So very strong fire energy in your reading. You're attracting possibly a fire sign because 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 cards are fire energy. So you could be attracting a fire sign. But the Knight of Wands is someone who's like exciting, who's spontaneous, someone who's like knows the right time to come in towards you and ask you out, or you know, knows you or wants to get to know you at a deep level, right? And he's very, very patient. Sagittarius are patient with someone that they really love. You got the 7 of Pentacles and this Temperance energy, Sag energy. This is that patience energy. Yeah. Someone who knows when the right time is to approach you, to like be patient with you. Very mature energy. Bye, Elaine. Yeah. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. Someone who sees you at that level, like that core level, that love, that heart chakra level. Someone that sees like, because a lot of the time, Stella, you're being shown as this Queen of Cups where you keep your emotions hidden. And this person that you're attracting wants to bring those out in you, right? Wants to see what's below the surface of the iceberg that's sticking out on top. I'm not saying you're an iceberg. This is someone who wants to really like dive into your emotions with you on a spiritual level as well, and help you heal if you have any healing to do. Really nice. You could meet this person online as well. All right, or on social media in some sort of way. That was your reading. Crimson, post your question. Crimson, post your question. Jamie, I hope you're doing really well. I've been on for just over 2 hours now. I did come on this morning, guys, for those that are on this morning. I never go on in the mornings because I had so many trolls. I had so many people with different accounts, but they were the same person. And it was just like, yeah, it's just like, this is why I don't do lives in the morning. And it's a shame. I don't know why I get a completely different group of people in the evening. It's really weird. Okay. How will things be next week between you and us after coming from no contact? Have you been in a relationship with this person? Have you spent any time with them in a relationship like sense with this person? Okay, 9 of Cups here in the reverse. Recent past, 9 of Cups. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody new, possibly. Somebody that's quite new to the scene, I'm hearing. So this could be someone that's new in your neighborhood, new to your job, new in your friendship circle. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse. Now, if they're in reverse, and I feel that they need to be in reverse, okay, that they do. This person, I do feel, could be a bit younger than you, or young, like they're more immature. And a lot of the time when, you know, not everyone, not all masculines, but some masculines are, usually girls like grow up faster. I just want to say it like that. The Hierophant is no commitment in the reverse. It's not wanting to put attention or too much attention into one person, or put too much attention into building a relationship with anyone. Okay, so there's something happened here that you're aware of this. You're aware that they're not wanting commitment in their life right now, or they're just generally not wanting it, and you've possibly reached out to them and they're not showing too much interest here. Okay, let's have a look at present energy. Thank you, Jamie. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So the reaching out is not going to work. I feel that like the stepping back, the pulling back on your energy is a good idea. To sort of like let them come to you if they want to, or you could sort of like, or you may have already sent them a text, you know, I'd really like to meet up with you. I'd like to, but you know, you're not responding right now, so which is fine. Whenever you're ready, you know, but then don't hang around for this person, I'm hearing. Because I think you've already sort of like, you've given in the recent past, or you tried to contact them or get in touch with them, or, you know, try and get them to open up and they haven't. And then currently in the present, you're sort of still in that energy. So let me know if this is making sense. And there's like a loss of hope here, because that dove is peace and hope, right? And there's sort of like this loss of hope here, because you've really like, you have a lot of feelings for this person. You feel that you'd like they're the sort of person you really want to like get to know, be in a relationship with. All right, I do feel that you have a soul contract with them. I think you already sort of know this. You feel it. You feel that you've met them for a reason. You could have met them at work, but there's this energy like, it's like they're still trying to catch up. Does that make sense? All right, they're still trying to catch up with how you feel. So they're unsure of their emotions possibly, but you've already reached out, or like made yourself like, made them aware you're interested. So now it's up to them. All right. Future energy, Queen of Cups. I think you're like not turning your back on them, but you're refocusing on something else or someone else here. You're not worried about it, like you're not phased. I don't see the connection coming together really fast. I'm picking up like February as well. So if you've met them at work and they're still like in your environment or around you, I would just like be non-phased here, because she's sort of, if you just put that up there, she's got her back to this person, not like completely snubbing them or ignoring them, but it's just like, hi, how you going? Like, don't be like openly affectionate or chase them in any sort of way. Okay. Yeah. And that's where the growth is, within not only yourself and putting yourself first, and not like, because we can feel foolish if we're interested in someone and they're not paying us any attention. And it takes us a lot of time to understand as you get older, and I'm not being condescending at all, Crimson, but it takes a lot of time to understand that if someone isn't worth your time and energy or wanting it, then you're not supposed to give it to them. All right. What's this Ace of Wands here? I feel a court card's going to come out. 10 of Cups. I don't feel it's about this person. I think Spirit is saying, don't worry. There is something here. There is a person for you that will change your life, like will change everything. You will get married, you will have children. Maybe you've been worried about that. Maybe you feel like you've been left behind in some sort of way, or you just haven't met your person. And Spirit's saying, don't worry, okay? Page of Cups is here. Yeah. I do feel that there is a person coming in. I'm just not sure whether it's this person. It's not being very clear. Sometimes Spirit does that, but like Spirit wants you to focus back on your family, your friendships. There is a new relationship. There's definitely intimacy. I mean, it could be with this person, but it's not very clear. So I'm not just going to make shit up that's not here, okay? You have the Tower, which is like a massive change in your life in regards to love. Could be someone that's a bit younger than you. This person could be younger than you. Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus again, but that's more like not really the star sign. I do feel this is about 2026 because it's the year of one, and this is the Magician energy of the card of one. And Spirit is creating some sort of change here in regards to your romantic life, but it's going to take some time to come in, right? I don't feel that it's this person. I really don't. Like, the cards are not showing me who it is. But next year, okay, so what's going on next year? Because you have 1-1 here with the Magician and the Ace. And the 10. Yeah, you'll be meeting your twin flame. There's a meeting of your twin, there's a meeting of your twin flame here, all right? There's a meeting of someone that is going to make you feel safe and secure and solid. That person that you want, that family, that lover, that someone that you can get engaged and get married and have family. And I think that's what you want. And you will have that, okay? You will have that. I'm just not sure. I don't think it's with this person, all right? Yeah, there may be a period of being alone for a while. Virgo energy here. April's significant. April's significant. And you have the Star. So, like, your person, the Star comes after the Tower. The Tower is the number 16. The Star is the number 17. So there is a progression here into next year, into 2026, where you will meet someone who is solid and feels safe and secure and you can grow with, and can be like, I'm hearing that, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby. Yeah, someone who is receptive with that energy and open, and not like 6 on the screen as well, and not like holding back. I don't think it's this person, okay? I really don't. Crimson, thank you. Queen, I don't think you're there. Crow's Nest, post your first question. Crow's Nest, post your first question. Are you doing some sort of charity work over the Christmas period, Crow's Nest? I'm picking up volunteer, working like at delivering hope, like people who don't, like, I'm just seeing tins of food and something about volunteering or donating. If you haven't done that, if you've got time to do that, or like if you feel like you want to, maybe there's something you can think about doing. And that's coming up, okay? All right. What's coming in love for you in the immediate future? So there's something about possible volunteering there, if you want to, if you have time to, if you feel called to. Okay, recent past. 10 of Cups. King of Cups in the reverse. Is there someone still in your energy from the past? Perhaps you've been dealing with an issue within your family, a member of your family that's taken up a lot of your time. Or there could be like, I just saw the Star. There could have been someone in your past, like in regards to love, that something just didn't work out, okay? Something didn't work out. You could have been with this person for a while, or you could have been interested in someone that wasn't interested in you, but there's something here about something didn't work out with the person. You can talk to me, let me know if this resonates, Jessica. Something didn't work out with the person. And it can be a family member. This doesn't have to be relationships, okay? This can be something that's not worked out for a different person, because the family card has come out. And sometimes it does come out in regards to relationships, but I feel with you, this is something about your family. And God forbid you've lost someone within your family, like a grandfather or a masculine. But if you have, I'm terribly sorry. I want to sort of say that I'm not feeling it strongly, but it could be a possibility, okay? It's not a prediction though. This is past energy, okay? You found it very hard to take a risk with love. You know, this person, if this is a romantic relationship, something's gone wrong. You've been in a relationship where someone was not open to you on an emotional level, and you wanted everything. You wanted it all. You wanted the family, the engagement, the marriage, the wedding, the children. Like, you wanted it all. And you thought it would be possibly with this person, but it didn't move forward. And I'm going to say because it wasn't supposed to. So you didn't want to take any more risk with this person. It could be a risk being with this person as well. Or if you haven't seen that, that could come up in the future where you weren't supposed to be with this person because something could happen, like in the future, all right? And no matter how many times you apologized and put yourself in the position where you said you were wrong just to like get their attention, or like you were waiting for them to come in and say sorry to you, or you're wanting them to open up, and you thought that by detaching or by like, just know that what's meant for you will never pass you by, Jessica. But there's something like they just didn't take your affection, and they weren't interested in cultivating the relationship. Okay, let's have a look at present. Seven of Swords. So now you have an issue with trust. And that's okay, because you can work on that. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You have an issue with trust that you need to work on. You need to get focused here with the Queen of Swords, because this person, the Devil in reverse, you have detached from them, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but on some sort of subconscious level, you are connected still in some sort of way. So you may be finding it hard to detach emotionally, detach energetically. I would do some cord cutting if I was you here. And the trust will take some time to build back within yourself so that you can like trust someone else again, basically, okay? So this person is like possible narcissist energy, someone who was very selfish, took what they could get from you, and then was not openly emotionally invested in you, okay? Let's look at future energy. So right now you need to work on trust, all right? And trusting again, or trusting in yourself again that you are worthy, and you are, okay? Right, so we've got Knight of Wands. Be very careful here, because when you're vulnerable or naive in any sort of way, because you're healing and working on, you know, that narcissistic energy, you're still leaving the door open, not only for them, when you're still healing and working on it, but for other new people that will be magnetized towards someone who is wanting a relationship because they're alone, or, you know, being vulnerable. So it's important that you know, because there may be people coming in, Jessica, that are interested or showing interest, but they do just want one thing, right? In this current energy, until you focus on your healing, your trust, and being able to say, I'm okay, it doesn't matter what happens, I will be okay, and I can trust myself. So getting grounded is really important right now. Getting grounded, focus possibly on your finances, your career, your job, your work, right? Because there's some like imbalance here. In the past, whoever this person was, like they could have even taken money off you, or like just not been fair in any sort of way, okay? And you've released yourself from that energy, at least physically, but energetically it's still there. I would do some cord cutting if I was you, okay? I'd definitely do some cord cutting. You're not ready here, Jessica, to move forward into another relationship until you do this healing on yourself. You need to get spiritually grounded. This came up in the reverse. So that you'll be able to, yeah, all these cards are in the reverse. So that you'll be able to spot your soulmate sort of thing, okay? Spot the red flags. Use your intuition better, okay? Next time around. You do have love and you do have a soulmate coming in your future. I honestly don't think it's around the corner. It's up to you. If you want to take in players, that's up to you. If you want to do the healing and focus on your trusting others and working on your trusting yourself to trust others, okay, and doing that cord cutting and releasing yourself in every way, not just physically but spiritually, energetically, right, emotionally, from the ex. I'm going to call them the ex, because until you do that, you're inviting the wrong people into your energy. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Post your second question. Then we have Ermal. I don't know if Ermal's still there. It's been a while. It's been an hour. I haven't done any free readings yet. I mean, I really do appreciate your donations, guys, though, right? Right. Crow's Nest. What's coming for you in your money and career? Recent energy, recent past, Temperance in the reverse. You're really rethinking. I think where your intuition is really kicking in, Jessica, is that you're very aware that things are not right in regards to where you're working, what you're doing, who you're surrounding yourself with. We're at work for, I'm getting 9 hours with you, but long days, right? Now, if you're currently not working, this could be a recent, a past energy here that you released yourself from. You're possibly rethinking your job. I don't know if you're working or not. You can let me know if you want to, okay? But there's something here about finding a different path or thinking about a different path to go on, because this was in reverse. And you're not really happy if you're working where you are, but you're aware of it, you acknowledge it, and you've got a lot of strong intuition in regards to your job. Healing still in relationships, but with your work, I do feel you know what you want, or at least you know what you don't want, I'm going to say. You will be learning something new, or you want to learn something new, or start something fresh. I'm hearing a fresh new start for 2026. Oh, you have the Ten of Pentacles there as well. All right, let's see. I think it doesn't matter whether it's a person or a job or what it is. If you go after something and you continue to push for it, you will get what you want, okay? You will get what you want. There's a lot of opportunities opening up here for you, and there's something being offered to you. It could be an international company, it could be something like you've applied for online, and Spirit is definitely trying to lead you to more, I want to say, cohesive working environment. So it's somewhere where everyone is gelling together instead of fighting. So there could have been a lot of issues in your current job. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful. This is offer. An offer of a new job. What does this mean for you? This is lucky. Coming in near future. Again, under the world. Something about a different country even. I don't know if you're applying for work in different areas or not where you live, but there's something about completely changing things up here. Yeah, and it's time. It's time that this happened. You're having some sort of revamp, rebirth. The offer's coming in from a masculine, King of Wands. I'm hearing they see strong potential in you. You've got happiness here, new home possibly associated with the new job. Interesting, very interesting. It looks like you're packing your bags here. Okay, yeah, there it is. Ace of, yeah, okay. So you are being offered a new job, and it's going to open many new doorways, but there's also like a whole change of environment here, like even geographically speaking, and there's your job. So you will be committed to this. Yeah, another travel card. You're having to leave somewhere. Not everyone's going to be happy for you, especially a masculine in your life who thinks you should just stay where you are. But on a spiritual level, like, you're feeling this magnetic pull to take this or to go to this place. Exciting. Yay, really exciting. Okay. I hope that made sense to you. It didn't make sense to me towards the end there, but made sense to you. That's great. All right. Ermel or Jenna or Ashish. Ermel, Jenna, Ashish. Thank you, Jamie. Just want to check the time, guys. I won't be a second. I could probably do another half an hour. I'll see how I go. So the timer says 2 hours and 10, but it actually reconnected. So it's been nearly 3 hours. That's fine. Osim, you are way down the list. I'm not sure I'll get to you today, but if you want to donate, you can do so. Dasha as well. Jenna, post a question. Dasha, you'll be after Jenna if Ashish is not here. You are on the list. Okay. Can you tell me about my next long-term relationship? Okay, let's have a look. Recent past or past energy in regards to love for Jenna, please, Spirit. Show me clearly what was said. Yeah. Something was messy, I'm hearing. Past relationship breakdown, messy, disappointing, emotionally draining. 3 years, 5 years, 2 years, longer possibly. You feel like you wasted time with the person that you were with, but you didn't waste time. Just know that you didn't waste time. You learned a lot in that relationship. They were a soulmate, whoever they are or were, okay? And this person had other ideas of what love was because they weren't ready for commitment, okay? I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Jamie. So something about like that person wanting to, I'm going to just put it bluntly and say date other people or have experiences with other people, okay? So you could have been with them a while, even since you were quite young. You put a lot of words, I'm hearing. You put a lot of work into this, or you felt like you wasted time. Be careful what you're saying to yourself right now, Jenna. Like, don't put yourself down or give yourself any negative affirmations at all here, okay? Be playful. Be playful, all right? There's something about calmness. It's time to heal from this relationship, this ex relationship. It's time to heal. It's over. And it's time to let go. Wow. Okay. You're possibly spending a lot of time at home. There's something about being gentle on yourself as well. Maybe you're hermetizing yourself, or you have been, or you still will do for a time, but you will come out of that energy. All right? Let's look at current energy, and I feel that's what's going to come out here. I just like to take your time with yourself and not rush into anything. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse. Like, it's not time to, until you've sort of like gone through some sort of process of remembering all the things, like putting to bed the memories, like not forgetting them, but like knowing that was a part of your life. And there's a real sadness with this. You've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Interesting, because that's what's coming towards you. Twin flame energy. Perhaps you thought they were your twin flame as well. I'm going to separate those cards in the deck so that they're not together. There's something here about being gentle on yourself as well, right? taking your time with this Ten of Swords, because you have to process this, especially on a mental level, because you thought it was commitment. The sign that's on the this dude's hand is the sign on the card of the Hierophant. Like, you thought it was you thought it was going to be commitment. You thought it was going to be forever, and then it wasn't, until it wasn't. Okay. Hi, Brandy. Okay. So what do you need to do? You are very guarded about people currently, but you need to make some sort of walls down. You could be going on a trip, Two of Wands. And Spirit's saying you may meet someone on that trip, but it won't turn into anything. You may just have some fun, if you know what I mean. You may be craving, like, being close to someone as well. I think that hit a nerve there. And Spirit's saying, like, know that, like, you've got a lot of clarity from your ex. I just want to talk about your ex relationship, because I think it's a very big part of your life. And you're getting, or you've got a lot of clarity from that, wisdom, knowledge, what you've learned from that relationship, you will bring forward, okay, into the future, into future relationships. But right now, be playful. And if that means, you know, having some fun with someone, maybe that's what it means. And you will get clearer, like, as the weeks and months go forward, and like, as things dissipate and as you heal, there's something about you getting clearer. Hanged Man in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. You will get clearer. Okay, moving forward. Eight of Wands, another card of travel. King of Swords. So near, I feel this is quite near. I'm getting the month of August. I'm hearing Leo as well. I'm getting the month of April, May here as well. So you've got King of Swords, the Eight of Wands. This is my internet card, okay? I want to say this is a warning, okay? We're going to bring another row out here, but this trip that you're going on, or if you're going on a trip, there's something here about being very careful about someone who says they're not who they say they are. All right, this is a warning. King of Swords, Seven of Swords. The World and the Moon. There's something that's dark about this person, and you need to be very careful who you're hanging out with. This person could put something in your drink. Keep your drinks close to you. There's something here about a warning, okay? So be very careful. You can talk to people, but don't let someone buy your drink. Don't you leave your drink. There's something about a drink. Don't leave your drink on its own. Okay, that's a warning for you, and that's like the immediate future. So be very careful about who you're, like, I'm hearing Greece as well, Greek, Italy. I'm hearing something like, because I know you're going to Europe, but I'm hearing Greek or Greece or an island. All right, so just be aware. Right, future. Let's go past that. You will be getting to know yourself. This is getting to know yourself again, all right? Getting to, it's a European, it's a dark man. I'm seeing, like, not like African, but there's something about like a darker skinned male, okay? We'll move on from that. You've got getting to know yourself again, getting to know what you like. I do feel that this ex relationship did consume you. And it was like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. There may have not been any like myself, me, myself and I energy here. You've also got taking your time, or needing to take your time and set some boundaries, especially in regards to intimacy. It's going to take some time. I do feel here. I'm just going to reposition myself. Ow, that really hurts. Ow. I have a sore bum when I sit down too long. There's a lot of Capricorn energy in your reading. You could be Capricorn, but you could be Capricorn rising like myself. Yeah, there is happiness coming. There's a Capricorn energy, King of Pentacles again. So there's like happiness coming with the masculine. He will be your divine counterpart. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, but you need to get to know yourself, and this may take some time. All right. Very strong Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo energy, but mainly Taurus or Capricorn, right? This is you getting to know yourself, Capricorn energy, Virgo, Page of Pentacles, having fun, right? Spirit's being very clear on that, to having fun, getting to know yourself, and then, you know, yeah, oh my God, look at all these aces at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. We are moving into the year of 1, being 2026, adding up to 10 and breaking down to 1. So there's like ace, ace, ace. You've got 3 aces here in your reading. There's a lot of beautiful new beginnings, a lot of doorways opening up, a lot of understanding of yourself, understanding what you like to do, finding new hobbies, new people, places, situations, friends, lovers, okay? Because I do feel that there is like this sense of like there will be time for a permanent relationship, but you're going into 2026 having a lot of fun. Okay, all right. That was your reading. Yes, I still have a cold. Dasha, you are next. If Ashish isn't here, my list is closed, guys, unless you want to donate. If you're jumping on now, you would have to donate to get your reading done. If Ashish isn't here, Dasha will be next. Ashish is here. Hey, Ashish. I can't be on for too much longer. I've been talking for 3 hours. And after having a cold, it's probably not a good idea. All right. I might go out for a drive today in my car. Dasha, hold on. What's going on? What's happening, Ashish, next year for you? Dasha, hold on, please. All right, Ashish, let's have a look and see what your main energy is. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you today. What's the main energy for Ashish here? They're wanting better things to come about in their life. They're wanting more energy. Okay, yeah, this is what you're wanting. What are you imagining, Spirit saying? What are you imagining to happen? Are you imagining the worst? Because Spirit is really trying to support and help you. And you are at a fork in the road. You have a lot of trust issues, Ashish. You need to work on those trust issues. Trust yourself, trust your own judgment. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. If somebody, has time in your energy and doesn't feel right, don't go there. That is someone, like, as far as love is concerned, I think that you want love to come into your life. Things will fall into place for you, I'm hearing, okay? Okay, Ashish, things will fall into place for you. But you're really wanting this new start, this new beginning. So you're dreaming the full dreams, all right? All right, I'm just going to say you may feel some sort of unfinished business or unfinished symphony, this card says. And, we're in Aquarius timeline. So you don't have to finish anything that you don't want to finish. Either talking to someone or finishing anything. Like if you're starting to knit a sweater, don't finish it if you can't be bothered to do it, okay? There's something about moving away finally for good from the Capricorn timeline here. This is Aquarian energy, okay? Moving into this new beginning. Libra, Aries. What do you imagine? You do have love coming in. So if you're single, you've got someone coming in that's interested in you. Spirit's also warning you here not to go back to past situations. Don't think that something's finished or someone's going to come back in. Like you need to close that down. Yeah, there's something about moving forward because that was the 10 and this is now the number 11. I'm excited. So Spirit's saying be excited also for 2027. Because that is the year, that's the master number year of 11. So it's going to be really interesting what that year brings for us all. A very spiritual year. This is also justice energy, right? Libra energy. Doing things by the book, cleaning up your energy as well. Like getting things in order, getting your home in order, your mind in order. And even if you don't exactly know what you want, like there is abundance coming in, and especially in regards to love, like keep pushing forward for something you really want to do or really want to learn. Like if you really want it, do it. If you don't, you can release it, all right, with this Capricorn, Aquarius, moving into Aquarius energy, okay. Spirit's just like really asking us to step into this play energy, this fun energy. Look how that card's showed up, okay? Now, this tells me a lot. This is what Spirit wants you to focus on. You need to work on your mind and what you tell yourself, what is available to you and what is blocked from you. Because I think there's this like this, one day you're feeling very positive of mind and the next day you're just feeling, and that we all go through this happens to me, this happens often, because our mind is very clever and very evil in some sort of way. So you need to drop into your heart level. When you start feeling very stressed or like unsure about yourself or unsure about how you look or how you feel or anything that's going to put a negative thought into your mind, you need to drop into your heart center. So this is about like doing heart-based chakra meditations here, because there's like a lot of like, you don't have to make a decision like right now, but you do have to, it would support you to think more positively. And Spirit wants you to focus on like what you love to do, who you love to be around. Yeah, get grounded as well. Look at that. You got the Fool twice here. It's a new beginning coming in for you, and things will start moving very quickly when you start thinking positively, okay? Right, and things will start growing and materializing. And there's something about, you know, where attention goes, energy flows here. So like, where do you want to put your attention? Where do you want to put your time? Are you wasting that mental energy thinking or worrying about something that will never happen? And we all do it. I'm the worst for it, like literally. So like, when a negative thought comes in your mind, be very aware of it, acknowledge it, make friends with your emotions, your feelings, your mind. Don't dismiss it, because it can like fester, I'm hearing, okay? Something about moving your body as well, or doing some sort of exercise, joining a group, joining a class, even if it's not exercise, even if it's just something out there, it will really support your mind. This is Spirit's advice. It'll support your mind and emotions to connect with other people, and like to remove yourself, like not the people that you've been associated with. I feel that in the past there's been a lot of conflict, especially within family. All right, it's been hard in your family. So joining together with others in a group, even if it's not like through exercise, even if it's like a group, a spiritual group or something in your community, would be very beneficial to you, okay? I think you're still going to guard your energy though, even with that, all right? The Magician is here, really nice. I see you doing meal prep as well, because you just said you went to the gym, but I see you doing meal prep, like for the week or something. Like, don't be too hard on yourself, I'm hearing. Like, don't be too disciplined or strict. Yeah, the Magician is here. So what you need to know the most is you can create this new beginning. You can create anything you want. It's very positive. You will be successful. You can be successful in anything you do. All right? But it's all about patience and planning and knowing what it is you're striving for, and being disciplined. But that's that Saturn Neptune thing, right? Who am I? Next year is about who am I? The year of one, the first house of self. All right. Who am I? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. This is making me laugh because okay, so it's very, very hard to explain the Saturn-Neptune conjunction that's with us till 2027. All of next year we'll be asking ourselves, who am I? What is real? What is not? What is an illusion? What is it I actually want? Is this going to satisfy? Is this going to fill my cup? The Neptunian, looking into the mysterious, right? the undertows of who we are and what we want at a soul level. Whereas versus the Hierophant, the Saturn energy, right, of what we have to prioritize just in a tangible day-to-day level, right? So this is about you doing what you have to do, but not what everyone says you should do. And everyone sits there, right, and scrolls on their phones, and they're all sheep and they all follow each other. And there's something here about you breaking free. Okay, so what are you doing then? You've got soul contract with something or someone. Yeah, the High Priestess. Right. Yeah, you're taking a spiritual road. I do feel you're starting a spiritual business, or you've thought about doing that. And if you have, I would go forward with that if I was you. Learning about astrology, learning tarot, learning Reiki, learning anything that's esoteric in any sense, okay? Yeah. Hi, Venus. Hello, darling. Okay, let's just pull some more cards for you, Venus. Sorry, Ashish. Dasha, you are next. You're a healer. How interesting. Okay, so I just talked about a spiritual business and it's got healing. You can heal with your hands. You can do subliminal healing. You can make certain videos. Perhaps you thought about making some videos to bring healing to others through Reiki, through the screen, right? I watch a lot of those. I enjoy those. It's something really calming. And people get a lot of subscribers, like literally just doing 2-3 minute videos of sending healing to others. Interesting. So I don't know if you've thought about doing that, okay? Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be heard. Microphone. You're going to be heard. Your voice is going to be heard. So what are you doing? This is spiritual. Razia, you are on the list, and you are way down the list, and unless you've donated, I will not get to you probably today, but I'm not sure. I know you're not way down the list. I apologize. You're after Dasha, but we'll see, okay? Just be patient. You're going through some sort of spiritual initiation here. Dasha is next. You're going through some sort of spiritual initiation, Ashish, where you're going to break free from something old, but it's more like a paradigm shift where you're going towards, yeah, and it's going to take time, Abacus, okay? It's going to take time. Egyptian could be significant to you. Let's have a look at, keep working on that third eye, keep working on that spiritual. I have a physical test on the 16th to get a job. Will I be able to push through to pass, Dasha? Yeah. If you keep focused and you keep working on yourself, whatever it is they want you to do, like don't overstress yourself, don't overwork it, like don't put too much time and energy into thinking about it, okay? You are worried that you're not going to get something. It could be to do with a job, a medical to do with a job, right? Oh yeah, okay, so it is, of course. And like you're stressing yourself out. You're going, what if this happens, and what if that happens, and what if I don't pass it, okay? People usually, unless they've got something like really wrong, do pass these things. I have to have a medical every 5 years. I've got one coming up February. Show me a clear answer for Dasha. Show me a clear answer. Razia, get your question ready. Show me a clear answer for Dasha. Yeah, you've got the 3 of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is the signing a new contract card, okay? This is a signing a new contract. And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it a lot. 3 of Wands, the Lovers. You're moving towards something that you really want to do. There's a lot of success. There's a lot of doorways opening up in regards to this new job. Very exciting. Stop worrying so much. Do what you can. Don't overwork yourself, because if you do too much like physical or something, you'll end up like either hurting yourself, and that isn't a prediction, or you're just over, and then you're going to go to it and go, oh, that was really easy. You're like, what was I worried about? Okay. Right. Razia, post your question. Razia, you are the last today. Does Murshid Abdul love me? We're not in a relationship. Please read the disclaimer. Razia in the description box. It is there for a reason, okay? Okay, let's have a look. This is a very much so a yes or no answer. Two of Wands. You're waiting for a response. You're waiting for something to happen. You could have reached out to them. You could have just been waiting. You're praying. You're asking for help. You're, for spiritual support in regards to this. I think that they will reach out to you. I do see that they're not reaching out currently, and they will reach out. So you're manifesting them in. You could even be doing spell work, or that would be something you might want to look at doing, but they are coming in towards you. It's not showing me any cards of love per se, okay? There is a controlling energy around this person though, all right? I'm not sure that's a good thing, all right? There's a need to use your intuition more with this person and know that, like, if they're a narcissist or they're too controlling or something, whether, love is subjective, right, to who you are and what you really want and what you think you want, etc., etc. Okay. All right. So, yeah, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not sure whether you're going to end up with this person. I'm going to be honest here. I mean, it's entirely up to you, but you may find that they're quite controlling. Like love, let's just take love out of it because it's not in this reading. You are in this reading showing up as having a lot of love to give. I'm just not sure whether this person is, wishy-washy, I'm hearing. Narcissistic, actually, I'm hearing. You can, a lot of people want what we want. We want someone to like us, to love us, whatever. How well do you know this person? Because you could avoid a tower and a lot of selfishness. So I think this person knows that you like them, and that's the problem. It can be a problem because then they can use that, and I feel this is one of these people. All right. Thank you for being here today. Think positive about your love life. You will connect with someone. All right. You will connect with someone. It will take some time, but you will connect with who you're supposed to be with. That was the reading today. Thank you for being here. I've been on for 3.5 hours, I think it is. So big long live today. Tomorrow night will be my last live for the week, most probably. So don't forget to be there. Set your alarms for 6 p.m. tomorrow. Bye.